Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 208 on the Leek. I've clicked record, not stream, so nobody's watching me right now. And we've got ourselves a Sarkin. So easy pick, easy life. The other possible pick here would be Obnixilus's Cruelty, but no. Sarkin is just one of the super good cards in this format. This, of course, is a sponsored draft. This is going to be Daniel's sponsored draft. Thank you very much for all of the continued support. War of the Spark. I have thoughts and feelings on it. I don't know what those thoughts and feelings are exactly. I don't hate it, but it's bad. I think it was Ben Stark that I saw who said it could be a great format if you just took the 10, 15 top rares and mythics and just time wiped them out of existence. Get rid of Sarkin, for example. Get rid of the gods. Get rid of most of the rare planeswalkers. When we get to the post-mortem for this set, rare planeswalkers, I think are my problem. I really like the uncommon ones. They still get a bit snowbally, but I really like the design of them. They're very cool. But the rare ones are possibly too good. Domri is actually probably not too good. He's still great, and he's foil. And foils sometimes command some value on Magic Online, although it's typically foil mythics. Foil rares typically aren't that exciting, and this one's $1. But it's in our colors, it's a planeswalker, which means Domri can be a dragon. It's a rare planeswalker, which means that it lives and grows in size without proliferate happening. Also, this is a weird pack. Blue, black. Like, there is no green at all, minus a foil Domri, which is not in the pack. It's outside of the collation of the pack. That's a weird pack. That's a weird pack. Like, we're going to get a Goblin Assault team back, or I guess an Interplanar Beacon, but we're going to take Domri here and feel pretty happy about it. We get a third pick off Obnixilus's Cruelty, which is a little bit weird. A rare was taken. Makes sense. An uncommon over Obnixilus's Cruelty. So either a rare planeswalker or an uncommon planeswalker was taken. Out of that last pack, a rare planeswalker was taken. Interesting. I think we take Obnixilus's Cruelty. We could be red-black and splash green. Rebel Belt Rioters just... It's not good, right? I'm pretty sure it's not good. Let's take the Cruelty. Here, red-green, again, just not existing in these packs, and it's way too early for me to say, aha, all of the red-green cards have been taken. They just don't exist. They don't exist. Unfortunately, this pack doesn't exist. There's a Trusted Pegasus. There's a Contentious Plan, but I prefer to already be in the Proliferate deck first, rather than take this and say, aha, I'm going to get there, because you might not. There's an Enforcer Griffin. This pack's just not good. This pack's not good at all. Not good at all. I guess we could take Teo, because if we end up red-white, which I don't want to end up, he's a planeswalker for Sarkin. Yikes. We started off really well. We could take a Vivian's Grizzly if we just want to force red-green. This is not... The single black card in this pack is not making me go with Obnixilus's Cruelty. There's a Wanderer's Strike, but, like, I don't want to be white, and a Wanderer's Strike and a Teo is not anywhere as good as an Obnixilus's Cruelty or a Domri. So I might just take the Grizzly. I might just force my way into red-green. Yeah, let's force ourselves in. Crawl Stinger. Okay. There's a Divine Arrow, but again, white is so weak in this set. Like, a Divine Arrow and a Wanderer's Strike doesn't win me the game. Yeah, I think we could just take a Crawl Stinger. I'm not a huge fan of Chain Whip Cyclops. We'd play it if we had to, but 5 mana, it's a little costly. Little bit costly. Let's take the Crawl Stinger. Hey, Samet, and Crunch Wrangler, and Pollen Bright Druid. Look, our color is actually not gone. It's, in fact, here. Yeah, Samet is another Planeswalker for Sarkhan. In our colors. Relevant. If we're red-green, we're going to be a creature deck. I guess my one question is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, she does not come back around. This forest comes back. I do want a Crunch Wrangler. I would be fine with a Pollen Bright Druid, especially with Planeswalkers. But I think we're going to take another Planeswalker while we have the chance. Courage and Crisis is totally fine. Totally fine. Heartfire, also very good. I drafted on Arena last night, which is a different format. But I drafted red-black with Heartfire because nobody takes these. The bots don't take these. But like, if you have a Lazotep Reaver, this card's just insane. If you have any creature that you don't care about, this card is 4 damage to any target for 2 mana. It's so good. So good. That being said, I don't know that if we're going to have excess creatures at the moment. Maybe we will. I'm going to take the Heartfire. Uncrop Invader, that works pretty darn well for me. I don't want a Sarkhan's Catharsis at all. Uncrop in. I resort these. There we go. Goblin Assault Team came back around. Awesome. That was the sole red card left in this pack, if you remember. We're going to take that. Goblin Assailant, I mean, I hope we don't play it, but it's not the worst if we have to. Return a Force Landing for the sideboard. Force Landing for the sideboard. Maybe we should have taken the Return to Nature for the sideboard. Who knows? Top of the statue, and there's that forest that I knew we were getting back. Alright, not a bad first pack. We had a couple of shaky picks there, and then our colors came back. Bioessence Hydra. I mean, with this many Planeswalkers, it's pretty darn good. There is just a Kiora. She's in our green. She's ramp. She's a Planeswalker for Sarkhan. I think we're taking Kiora here. Bioessence Hydra, like, we'd have to splash for it. We have 2 Planeswalkers that add counters. Oh, I want both of these cards. I really want both of these cards. I feel like Kiora's just better. She gets us to Sarkhan a turn earlier. And I mean, if we somehow don't have Planeswalkers out, Bioessence Hydra is a 4/4 for 5. It has trample. It's still okay, but it's not great. Yeah, let's take Kiora. I've talked myself into it. Yay! We get a Pyrohelix, which is fine. There's just an Ob Nixilis. I mean, can we have too many Planeswalkers? Oh, I'm not black. I forgot that we had Cruelty, but that's a splash and or not being played. We're not splashing for black. So I think I'm just on a Pyrohelix here. Better than an Assailant. Actually, I mean, Spellgorge are weird. Like, trigger. This weird's probably fine, isn't it? It's probably totally fine. Yeah, let's take the weird. Well, maybe we do really want to splash black. Yeah, maybe we do. We've got a Pollen Bright Druid, which I would like to pick one of these up. There's Burning Prophet, which is better in blue-red. Nope. We already have one. I don't really want it. Yeah, I think we're just going to splash black. So we're going to be on the lookout for something that would help us splash. In you go. Wow, okay, this deck got good. This deck got really good. Well, Dovin, you're a Planeswalker, but you're supremely not in our colors. We get a Giant Growth. A Grazer, no. Although good in Standard, but no. Sarkhan's Catharsis, no. I guess we're taking the Giant Growth, but we may not play it. Arlen's Wolf, you bet. Better than the Invader. Better than the Stinger. better than the Wrangler. Yeah, Arlen's Wolf is just super good. But I would kind of take this entire line of cards here. All of them. Arlen's Wolf, in you go. Why is that here? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it tells me there's 9 cards. Was this just the best pack in the world? Why is this here? I wouldn't mind a Centaur Nurture as well, but Challenger Troll, get in there. This thing can only be blocked by 1. Rebel Belt Runners, maybe we finally take it. I mean, like, it's a 6-4, it's a 6-4, it's a 4-4, it's a 4-4, it's a 2-4, a 2-4, a 2-4, a 2+4, a 3-4, a 2-4, a 2-4. It's probably fine over another Crawl Stinger. Let's give it a try. There's the Return to Nature for the sideboard that I want. What I really need is a Gateway Plaza. Need a Gateway Plaza. I mean, Paradise Druid is fine, but I'd like one more source. 1 or 2 more sources, because then I don't even have to put any swamps in my deck. Is the plan. Snare Spinner for the maybe board, or sideboard, or main board. The maybe board. In you go. Nothing I want here, although Grim Initiate's a great sack outlet or sack card for Heartfire, but nah, we got better stuff. Prismite is not the color fixer I'm looking for. I'll take another Grizzly, but I don't think we're going to play it, because we have a deck here, and we still have a whole pack. Well, we almost have a deck here. We've taken 1 card, not in our colors, 2 cards, not in our colors. Oh boy, this deck looks super, 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 super fun. Sarkhan, Samet, Kiora, Domri. There's Domri. Crunch Wrangler, last pick. Awesome. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. We read our seat. We're in the right colors. And we're going to get rewarded with an Ilharg. I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard. Holy moly. Yeah, we're taking Ilharg. Even though I would like another Kiora and a Jaya's Greeting. In you go. Okay. Okay, well, we get a Turret Ogre, which is great because nobody knows that it has reach. Nobody knows that it has reach. And I mean, 4 power or greater, 4 power or greater, 4 power or greater, 4 power or greater. Tons of 4 power or greater. Plus, there's nothing else in this pack. The called shot. We get another one. We get a Dreadhorde Twins. We get a New Horizons, which I am somewhat strongly leaning towards to help me fix. But maybe we're just fine with swamps, because these cards are better. Now, we're not amassing a ton. We're amassing once. We're amassing once. So I'm actually not on Dreadhorde Twins. It's a 4/4 for 4, but spread it. It's a Call to Cavalry. It's a Call to Cavalry that half of it has trample. That's not that great. I think another Turret Ogre might actually be better. And Snare Spinner. This is a better reach card. This is a better reach card. So I want the New Horizons, but I'm not passing a Turret Ogre here. Always call your shots. So we need to replace this Goblin Assailant. Not with a Wanderer, and not with a Thundering Zeratok. Bully's not the worst. I'll trade it for a Bully. Invader, well, there's the Nurturer I was talking about. And I'm pretty sure I'd be happy with a Nurturer. We don't need Giant Growth. We have built-in beef. Built-in beef. Yeah, Nurture, get in there. Parhelion 2, no thanks. No thanks. We get a Crunch Wrangler, which I don't think... Well, maybe Crunch probably replaces Grizzly, because we're triggering Crunch 1, 2, 3, perhaps more, 4, 5, 6 times. That's a lot of times. Crunch in. Nothing here that I'm super happy with. I've heard a lot... Maybe this is where I try Bolt Bend. I think LSV was very high on it, specifically in this deck, because it's probably gonna be 1 mana most of the time. So maybe we should give it a go. The trick is there anything that I rip out? Honestly, maybe Spellgorger weird. We actually became very creature heavy. Yeah, so let's give this a try. So we're gonna assume that this is actually a 1-drop. The vast majority of the time. Vast majority of the time, come on. Nothing here. Let's take an uncommon for the collection. That's Arena talking. Kiora came back. Kiora came back. Buy Iron Bully. Buy Iron Bully? Probably buy Iron Bully. Maybe buy On-Crop Invader. I do like to Heartfire because we're slightly lacking on removal. We may just not need removal because just have so much beef. Yeah, I'm not going to play any of these cards. What comes out? Man, I'm still not sold on Rebel Belt Riders. Because, like, would I be happy with a 6/4? It still dies to a decent amount of things, right? Has haste, though. So it's kind of like a Goblin Assault team. Ooh. Ooh. New Horizons plus Kiora is super awesome. New Horizons is going in. We're getting rid of Iron Bully. We don't want any of these cards. We don't want any of these cards. We still need a cut. We still need a cut. We're at 14 creatures, so we've actually reduced our creature count. If I take out Goblin Assault Team, then we have taken out one more thing for Crunch. So what is the cut? What is the cut? What is the cut? It might just be Bolt Bend. Like, is this card good? I don't know if... I know LSV was high on it. I don't know if he's, like, updated. Or if he's been like, yeah, this card actually sucks. We could cut Samet. She's not great. Maybe we do just cut a Kiora, but I like the ramp. The ramp gets us to Ilharg and Sarkon and Challenger Troll faster. I'm in a bind. Maybe On-Crop Invader, like we're just not sacrificing things. So that's 13 creatures, but it's actually 14 creatures. Maybe Widespread Brutality is just not good enough. Like, it is just Pyroclasm. It is never gonna be anything bigger than Pyroclasm. Which is a good card. Yeah, I actually don't think we splash Widespread Brutality. We just didn't get any other amass. This is way better when it's like 4 damage to everything. And it's never, ever outside of... No, we don't even have... Well, we could put in a Giant Growth to build our own 5 damage to everything. Yeah, let's cut the Widespread Brutality and bring back the Grizz... No, we already have a Grizzly. Bring back the On-Crop. Yeah, bring back... Oh, maybe the Spellgorger. So Spellgorger triggers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. If it triggers once, it's probably better than on-crop. And it might trigger more. Yeah, let's bring that back. Cool. Cool. We have a deck. We don't need to put in swamps. Paradise Druid, New Horizons, Centaur Nurturer. Maybe I put in just like one swamp just to be safe. Island. I don't want an island. Yeah, 881. 881. Flawless. Cool. I like this deck. I really like this deck. I think we can have some fun here. So let's have some fun with War of the Spark, shall we? Let's play. I still can't believe I called that Ilhard. Oh boy. So we've got Forced Landings for the sideboard, Return to Nature for the sideboards. Should we require them? We probably won't. Forced Landing, though, great answer to Kefnet. Any other flyer? Our Turret Ogres probably answer them. Our Heartfire answers them. I still wonder if we maybe could cut that Heartfire. Like, actually, let's cancel this. We have to sacrifice a relevant creature, right? Like, we're not making tokens or anything. It is removal, but it's Bone Splinters. And we're already a little bit light on creatures. Yeah, boy, that feels bad. That feels bad cutting that. Bring on-crop back, because it is a 2/2 first strike. That feels bad. Grim Initiate could come in just as, like, lower our curve a little bit. Our curve's a bit spiky on 3, but once on 3, we have ramp. So the curve's probably fine. We could bring in Bully, actually. Let's bring in Bully. Alright, let's go with that. A little bit shy on removal. We've got Obnixilus's Cruelty. We have Domri to fight. And that's it. Turret Ogres to face, right? Yeah, to face. A little bit shy on removal, but perhaps we can just beef him out. If we have Planeswalkers on the board and Sarkhan hits, you know, if we have Kiora into, or like Domri into Samut and then cast Sarkhan, that's 8 damage haste in the air as Samut and Domri hit them in the face. So we maybe will just be fine without removal. I hope. Or we've got the option of Bolt Bending their removal. And we'll see if that card is good or bad in a totally representative sample of 3 matches. Probably less, because we probably won't always draw it. That's a turn 3 Domri. And a chance of flooding horribly. So let's have our chance of flooding horribly. Forest, sure. No, Arboreal Grazer. Yeah. There's the land on top. Right on time. The upside is we can make our Turret Ogre fight something. No 2-drop, love it. Okay. I think we still go with Domri. Both of these are ramp. Actually, no, we probably go with Kiora, so we draw a card off of Turret Ogre. Yeah. Gleaming Overseer, sure. It's happening. It's happening exactly as planned. Yikes. So we're going to take 2. Well, Kiora's going to take 2. Yeah, that's fine. Let's drop Kiora, pass the turn. Drop Kiora, pass the turn, and we could drop Sarkhan. drop a Sarkin. We could drop Ogre. That's a Tameo. I don't really care about a Tameo in Limited. I played against one last night, and it was real bad. Like, my opponent milled down to 5 until they just conceded. Alright, they're going to pick a name. They're going to pick... New Horizons. And they whiffed. Goodbye Davriel, Tameo's Epiphany, Spark Harvest, Death Sprout. So I might actually play Sarkin here, just to smash Tameo in the face. So they're both going at Kiora? Sure. Because I don't really want them getting... Actually, Death Sprout's not even a big deal. Not even that big of a deal. We could actually drop Domery and a Paradise Druid here. Yeah, I don't hate that at all. Yeah, let's go with Domery. I guess we don't even have to untap, so we can keep Kiora at 5. Yeah, we don't even have to untap. We just tick up Domery with a green. Play a Paradise Druid. Ta-da. And pass the turn. And now next turn we can smash in for 8 with Sarkin. Opponent's going to have a bad day. Now, Spark Harvest could wreck us, which is why I kind of want Tameo to be dead. Now, we can also have... How does this work? They become dragons, right? They stop becoming planeswalkers, so damage to them doesn't take loyalty off. So we can also just, like, drop Sarkin +1, 8, kill Tameo, or deal 8 to them, whatever we feel like. And then we can have, like, Domery make himself fight Overseer. This is going to get nutty. Real nutty. They bring back Davriel. Sure. You're going to make me discard a forest? Oh no. And then we're going to kill Tameo and Davriel here. And they're Gleaming Overseer. Yeah, opponent's day is going to get ruined here. Like, real wrecked. Contentious plan? Sure, they're still both going to die. Still both going to die. And we're going to have a Sarkin at 6. So I assume they're going to try to hit Domery. Not sure why the Overseer didn't come in as well. Sure, hit Domery. Seems good. I guess Domery can't -2. Oh. That's dumb. Well, let's Sarkin. This is dumb. This is real dumb. Let's +1 Sarkin. Ta-da, I have some dragons. Let's hit Davriel. Let's hit Tameo. So, dead planeswalkers. And then we can... I guess +1 Domery so he survives. So we could have a max of 3 mana. That's not enough to cast a Turret Ogre. Sure. We lose the mana. Goodbye, mana. This is dumb. So this is a dozen damage in the air at them next turn. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So they kind of do need to keep Domery off of being able to fight at this point. So I assume we see a zombie army come at Domery. If Gleaming Overseer comes at Domery, I do throw the Paradise Druid in front of it. And then, yeah, we probably just +1 Sarkin. Hit him for 12. Take him to 8. And then we can even draw several cards, too. Going at Sarkin for 2. Sure. Oh, no, they went at Domri. Okay, they went at Domri, right. And then they Spark Harvest Sarkin. Well, that's rude. Your second Spark Harvest, eh? Oh, come on. Garbage hexproof. So that's New Horizons, eh? Welp. Well. We're going to +1 Domri. Making a green. We're going to pop New Horizons onto this forest. Popping a counter onto Paradise Druid. Now we have a 4/2. We are going to tap for red and untap it. And tap it for red again, playing a Turret Ogre. Drawing a card and dealing 2 to their face. That card is a Vivian's Grizzly. Nifty. We're going to play a Vivian's Grizzly. And we're going to pass the turn, and they are not going to attack us anymore. Well, unfortunately, with Sarkin dying, we lost our ability to quickly end the game. But we still should be pretty decent, plus we can dig like crazy now. Dig like crazy. Find Ilharg, find Challenger Troll, find another Turret Ogre, all kinds of stuff we can do. We can also just start attacking them. Now, if they stealth mission that Word Scale Crocodile, I'm going to quit Magic forever. Because hexproof is a mechanic that needs to go away. Ugh. Gross. Absolutely disgusting. Gladly block. I don't agree with that attack, but okay. Don't agree with it. Right, we're gonna +1. We're gonna get a green source. We're gonna play the Crunch. Whoa, we're not gonna tap that mana. And then we are going to pass the turn. And then we'll Vivian's Grizzly at the end of their turn. You're not attacking me. Wow. Okay. Block? You're gonna Vrasker's Finisher? You're gonna Sorin's Thirst. Sure, I'm gonna dig. Finding a Challenger Troll. Seems good. Draw a land, nifty. Make a green. Play a Challenger Troll. Get a counter. Smash for 4. And hey, look, they're back to dying very quickly. Especially because we can fight whatever they play. Lazotep Reaver, that ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. Another Kiora, awesome. Yeah, so we're just gonna murder the Lazotep Reaver. We're gonna come on in for a bunch. They're gonna chump, take 4. We're gonna drop our second Kiora, and we're gonna untap our Challenger Troll. And we win! This deck is dumb. This deck is real dumb. Holy moly. So they are 3 colors, no fixing. I guess they were digging for a New Horizons. They seem like they are being greedy, which I think will punish pretty handily. I don't think we really need to make any changes here. Heartfire, yeah, wouldn't have been good. We had like 1 creature most of the game. Yep, we just go back in. Go back in, maybe draw like 1 land less, but otherwise, totally fine. On the draw, this is fine. We'll get our 3rd land. Kiora will ramp. Spellgorger will block. Actually, Rebel Belt Riders. What was Rebel Belt Raiders? That was a card, right? Domri? Was Rebel Belt Raiders a card? It was, but not from a set that I ever played. It was from... Oh, no, it was from Gatecrash. I do not remember that card ever existing. Opponent with 2 lands, nothing. Cool. We need that land. 1 Gruul for a 3/3. Whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each attacking creature you control. I never remember seeing that card in my life. Davriel. Okay. Let's discard Samut. Oh boy. Well, let's go with Fudge. Domri. And let's +1 him. And then we're going to discard, I think, honestly, Rubble Belt Riders. Like, Bolt Bend might be how we keep something alive, maybe. This turn, we will be looking at... Oh, no. Yeah, discard the Riders. Still getting there on lands. Still getting there on lands. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could have 5 mana. 1, 2, 3. Actually, can we do something here? We could go 1, 2, 3. New Horizons on this land. 1, 2, 3. Play Kiora. Untap New Horizons. We can't get a creature down, but we can get more of our cards down. I think that's the plan. So 1, 2, 3. New Horizons on this forest. +1 Domri. Green. Tap this for green. Play Kiora. And pass the turn. And then, if they force us to discard, at least Davriel's gone. And we'll discard... I guess it has to be the Bolt Bend. But then we need to draw 1 big creature so that Kiora can draw us a card. Tamiyo's Epiphany? Sure. Sure thing. Show me bottom. Don't show me top. That is the worst feeling after a Tamiyo's Epiphany. I'm a fan of them tapping out here, though, because the best they're going to do is gain 2 life and take 2 loyalty off of Domri, I guess. We can also kill that Leyline Prowler, which I'd kind of like to do. It does mean that we have to play Spellgorger Weird and fight. Top. Play a land. Hit Domri. Hurt Domri. Hit Domri. Come on. Yep, there you go. Domri takes 2. Not a huge problem, but he will eventually die. Hi, Beef. Yeah, we're gonna... How much mana do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. That's enough for both, but we can't make Domri fight. Cute thing is we can keep up Bolt Bend with Challenger Troll being down. So we're going to go green, untap, green, play Challenger Troll, draw a card. Hi. We can't cast you this turn, but we can later. So we could play Spellgorger Weird, but I'm not going to, because I want to hold up that Bolt Bend in case of Spark Harvest which is great because Spark Harvest, we can, even if they're like trying to kill a Planeswalker, we can redirect it to the Prowler. We can redirect it to Davriel, but I don't really care about Davriel anymore. But we should be in pretty good shape now. Let me just read this again. Change the target spell or ability with a single target. Cool. Cool. And it costs 1 red mana because we have Mr. Challenger's roll down. And if it is Spark Harvest, it's what? Black, 1, 2, 3? So they'd basically tap out. Pretty happy with that. I think we're in good shape here. It's still going to take a little tiny bit of time to build up, but I think we're in good shape. Who knew? You just needed multiple rare Planeswalkers. And mythic gods. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Alright, so opponent topped 2 cards, so they've drawn their 2 that they really wanted, and they drew their 3rd most wanted card. They still have a card they really want on top. But what are they? What are they going to do? So we've got all the answers. I just really want another big creature to draw another card. That's all I want. Alright, opponent playing a spell. Spark Harvest. Kiora's Dam Breaker. Okay. Well, that's a little bit harder to kill with the Ob Nixilis' Cruelty. And that's going to mean that they are going to Davriel here, and I think we're going to pitch a Spellgorger Weird. Goodbye, Spellgorger Weird. Not a big enough creature. And, I mean, they can attack Domer if they want. I'm not going to block. We could Cruelty and fight to kill the Dam Breaker. That's technically only 1 card, but, I mean, it's also 2 loyalty off of Domery, so I don't super want to do that. Or actually, we could just attack in with the Troll, and if they offer the trade, we Cruelty. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. No attacks. Perfect. We draw a land. Okay, we +1 Domery. Making red, I guess. I actually don't think we attack here. We are going to need to use that Cruelty. I'd like to use it on the Prowler, because I don't want to send that into a Death Toucher, because that would be the block right now. So I think what we're just going to do is pass. Well, we're going to play a land, and we're going to pass. Although playing a land, maybe I should have kept it with Davriel on the board. Yeah, with this much mana, I probably shouldn't have played that. Alright, so we've got Cruelty, we've got Bolt Bend. We have our options. Spark Harvest me. Death Sprout? Yeah. What if this Death Sprout actually targeted, I don't know, your Dam Breaker? Why'd you kill your Dam Breaker? Why'd you do that? Huh? Why'd you do that? What a weird choice, opponent. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Alright, so now we can Ob Nixilis' Cruelty that Leyline Prowler and just smash. And maybe they even minus Davriel here to get my last card out of my hand, and we get to cast it in response. Feels pretty good. Yup. Yup, that sure is exactly what they did. Sure is exactly what they did. Alright, now we're good. Now we're good. Give me a big creature so that we draw a card, and we are supremely good here. Instead, we get a land. Seems about right. I'll make a mana and go to combat. Smash for 7. 4 turn clock, unfortunately, because of the 22 life. And sure, let's minus Kiora on tap. They have so many cards in hand. which is not something I'm a fan of here. So we are still definitely not solidly in control due to how many cards they have. Board-wise, sure. We're pretty damn controlling here. Now, if they spend an entire turn just killing the... Okay, they really don't want me to draw cards. Fair enough. Fair enough. Take a billion. Take a billion. And by a billion, I mean go to 3. +1 Domery. Any creature they play, we can fight now pretty handily. And now, I'm pretty happy to say we're probably pretty controlling. Because they're going to have to play like a minimum 3 creatures here. Because if they play 1 big creature, we can kill it and deal 5. If they play 2, we can still kill 1 and get in some damage. Ward Scale Crocodile, I guess we can't target it, but they're still just dead. They're still just dead. Stop drawing lands. Now, I'm slightly curious here. CMC2, color black, set, war, type, instant. Soren's Thirst. Soren's Thirst. Soren's Thirst is the only thing. Does it keep them alive? They block here. They Soren's Thirst that. This kills that and doesn't even die. They go to 5. Soren's Thirst. Block here. Soren's Thirst. Soren's Thirst is the only thing they could have. They could have a Liliana's Triumph, but we just sacrifice whatever's... No. Alright, let's make them have it. They could have a Liliana's Triumph, which if they cast right now, would kind of suck. Actually, no. No, Soren's Thirst... Soren's Thirst keeps them alive, but not well enough. Yeah, not well enough, because we get a counter on the troll, which means it doesn't die to the crocodile. Yeah, so it was the Soren's Thirst, but it wasn't enough. And now we can really fight whatever they play. Unless they have us another Spark Harvest. And even with that, even with knowing they're going to New Horizons, okay. For what? What's the fancy color here? Ob Nixilis. They're going to let me draw some cards. That's fine by me. Okay. Fine. We're still well ahead. We're still well ahead here. We're still well ahead here. +1 Domery. That sure was 4 lands that we drew. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Alright. We can... I mean, we can draw basically anything, right? Okay. Yeah, pretty good. Bleeding Edge that. Get yourself an army. Thundering Ceratok. Opponent is solidly in control here. And unfortunately, whatever creature we draw just dies to Ob Nixilis there. So it's +1 Domery. No fight, because I'd rather draw the 2 cards. I assume Thundering Ceratok is going to hit me. They can't really waste time on Domery here. Actually, they can't attack with Ceratok, or else I can attack in and take him to 1. Another Spark Harvest. Tidebearer Giant, they go to 4. Okay. Okay, well now they can attack with Ceratok. But if we had a way to kill Tidebearer Giant, which we do not in the deck, because we lack removal, they die. So they may somewhat be forced to kill the wolf here with Nixilis. That draws me so many cards, though. Land, they're down to 1 card in hand. There we go, there we go. We drew some decent stuff. Sort of. Well, not really, actually. They're wasting time on Domery. Perfect. Perfect. We were so in control. We were so in control. And then the flood. And then the flood came. Okay. 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 That's +1 Domery. We were so in control. So if they send both Tidebearer Giant and Ceratok at Domery, we just let it happen, I think. They're going to Contentious Plan, draw a card, sure thing. If they kill Crunch Wrangler, I'm super happy with that. Am I? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... No! They actually win here if they kill Crunch Wrangler. Because we go to 11, and then they deal 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Spark Harvest, sure. They could have had lethal. They had lethal on board, and they decided they didn't want lethal. So they're going to kill Kiora, but not Domery. Sure. And cool. Cool. They missed lethal and we win. They missed lethal and we win. Get them. Get them good. Opponent missed lethal and we won. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This deck's super fun. This deck's super duper fun. Definitely think it could go all the way, but we'll have to see. Have to see. Yeah, so if our opponent just killed... I mean, maybe they didn't want to risk me drawing removal. But... I guess I could have drawn a Jaya's Greeting and killed their 3/3. I could have drawn a Sarkhan's Catharsis and killed them. Now, I'm not playing those cards. But I mean, even... So Sarkhan's Catharsis, had I have drawn it, yes, they would have died. But yeah, I think our opponent got that Planeswalker Bloodlust of, oh my god, I have to kill them or I'm never going to live, and missed lethal. Be aware. This format is great for teaching people that Planeswalkers aren't necessarily always the thing you should attack. Alright, we've got a great starting hand here with a curve and ramp. And all we got to do is draw some stuff once we play all this stuff. They're going to play a Dreadmalkin, a card that I have much maligned as not being very good. I've seen people compare it to Stronghold Confessor. It's a 1/1 menace for 1, but for 4, it's a 3/3 menace. But Stronghold Confessor was never good. It was never good. It was like begrudgingly playable, and he didn't have to pump cards into it to make it a 3/3. Yeah, so I'm just super not happy with Dreadmalkin. Now in this matchup, it might look a little bit better because we're not going to be killing this straight out. We're going to be -5ing it, and that's about it. I do kind of wish that everybody and their brother didn't have Leyline Prowler, though. So I guess we're going to New Horizons, get a blocker for the Leyline Prowler, and just set ourselves up for a future turn. That's what we're going to do. Counter on the Wrangler. Pass the turn. Yeah, this deck could have used like a Jaya's Greeting. Rude. Opponent looks like they're going to play that game where they just happen to have all of the answers. All the answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that 5 is not 6. Did you know? We're going to drop a Stinger. That can block the Prowler. And then we'll pass the turn. And the next turn, I guess we can play Grizzly and Rioters. But then we're out of cards. So we kind of need Grizzly to get us back into this. This looked like a good hand. And then our opponent had interaction. Do you have more interaction? Abzan. Abzan Dreadmalkin. Come on. Yeah, sure thing. Sure thing. Well, we'll be able to double block the Malkin next turn. So I guess there's that. Paradise Druid. Cute, but no. Yeah, so let's go Grizzly. Down to 2 cards. Down to 2 cards. Almost all their interaction is going to be gone soon. I hope. Please. And Riders. Nope. That had to be red. Red. Nope. That had to be green. Make up your mind. What colors do you need to be? Red. Green, green. There we go. Rubble Bell Riders. Down it goes. So we can double block Dreadmalkin. We've got that going for us. We can't do anything about the Leyline Prowler. We can't do anything about them drawing cards every turn. Drawing actual real cards. So what do we want? We want Sarkhan. We want Domri. We could make them fight. This would be a 3/3. Samut wouldn't suck because we get to scry. Obnixil's Cruelty. Ilharg. Challenger Troll. There's a lot of things we can draw. A lot of things we can draw. I will take 2. I already talked this through 7 minutes ago that you can attack with that, and I'm not going to do anything about it. Taking 2, down to 10. You go up to 26. Sure is a great card. Opponent passes the turn. I will play a Paradise Druid and pass the turn back, holding up Bolt Bend and Obnixil's Cruelty. You should Spark Harvest or something, friendo. I'll take 2. I'm not going to Obnixil's Cruelty into open mana. So they're just going to sack it to Dreadmalkin and have a 3/3. I'm fine with that. Alright, let's get rid of this card that we can't actually deal with here. You go bye-bye. Unless they have a Giant Growth in hand. Thank you for not having a Giant Growth in hand. That sure is a land. Didn't sack it to Dreadmalkin. Why? Pass the turn. I guess we get to start digging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We get to dig twice. We get to dig twice. What do you have in hand? You have like mono 6-drops? They're passing the turn with 5 mana up, not casting anything. They didn't sack the... Weird. So weird. So weird. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to block, and you're going to show me your Rakdos's Wild Ride or whatever, and we're going to Bolt Bend it. You're going to Vraska's Finisher. So I can't actually change the target of the Vraska's Finisher. That's fine. That's fine. We'll get a double look off this Grizzly here. Yeah, I'll draw a Challenger Troll. Why not? And then we'll do it again. Also, hello, 6-4. Green, red, green, green. Boop, boop. Look again. What do we see? We see a land. Boo. Well, Challenger Troll means that we have Bolt Bend up for 1 mana, which is great. And a Huatli's Raptor. Sure. Sure thing, friendo. Oh, it goes to the bottom? Oh, it goes to the bottom. We got a different type of land. We're going to play that different type of land. We're going to play a Challenger Troll. And then are we going to attack for 6? Yeah. Yeah, we are. In for 6. You gonna double block? No? Down to 22. We got him. Alright, play your kill spell on my Challenger Troll. I dare you. I dare you. Alright, so we're slightly back in control, but again, they just have the massive card advantage with 4 cards in hand compared to my not 4 cards in hand. Yeah. I'm gonna kill your 3/2. Bye-bye, 3/2. Nice tap out there. Very nice tap out there. So we could hit him for 12 here if we want to. I think I kind of want to. I'm not afraid of a crackback here. In for 12, take him to 10. Now things have changed. Now things have changed slightly. If they have even more removal, Challenger Troll will die this time. I'll take 2. You probably don't have 2 Giant Growths sitting in hand. Sure don't. So we are sitting on lethal right now. This card. This card. This card, I don't know what to say about this card. Because it's really good, but I think it's also, like, it's not a mistake. It's not a mistake at all. Maybe it should have cost 1 more mana. But I don't even know if that's true. Okay, well, we are flooding, and that is very bad. So we're going to pass the turn here. We are going to pass the turn here. Actually, no, we can attack in with Roboboat Raiders. They either take 6 and go to 4, or they lose their Prowler, or they lose their Raptor. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it should not have been rare. Uncommon's exactly where it should be. It's 2 colors. Well, we got. We got. We got. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in a whole whack of trouble. So, if we didn't attack with that, they still would have banded together and killed the Challenger Troll end of turn. And we would have been in a situation in which we had an 0/4 blocker. Ooh. I'll take 4. Down to 2. Back up to 16. And an Arlen's Wolf. Ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. We drew too many lands, and I can hear you in the comments right now saying, you have a Paradise Druid and a New Horizons somewhere, and a Centaur Nurturer. You should be playing 16 lands. No. Absolutely not. Dispel that right now. We have 11 3-drops. If you go down in lands, you may not get to your 3-drops, which means you don't hit your ramp, which means you don't get to where you need to be. So, don't. 4. We have time with the sideboard here. 4 help for a tip. What you're probably hearing, what you're probably thinking of is in Cube, where you have things like Moxes, or you have 1-drop ramp, Llanowar Elves, things like that. That you can drop like a land for. So a Mox is a land. It's free. It's mana. It's free. That you can drop a land for. Something like a Signet or a Llanowar Elf or something where it's like 1 mana for a mana, or Signets are, what, 2 mana, and you pay 1 mana to get 2 mana out of it. Those aren't really worth a land, but they are worth like half a land. A 2-drop that makes a mana, I guess, is worth half a land, but like a New Horizons is not worth a land because you have to have 3 lands to get it. A Centaur Nurturer is not ramp. It's fixing and it's life gain and stuff like that. So yeah, don't go cutting a whole bunch of lands just because you have expensive ramp in your deck. You will flood sometimes. That's just the nature of Magic. And also, my speakers have started the annoying thing where they start being staticky. So let's fix that, shall we? For whatever reason, you disable, re-enable, and it works. See, if you talk about cutting lands, you won't draw any lands. What an awesome hand if we just had like 3 lands as well. Mull that. Barf. That's a keep. That's a put on the bottom. Come on, Forest. Come on, not every Leyline Prowler that has ever existed in the world happening to be in your deck. It would mean the world to me if you didn't have that. So we do get to Kiora into Sarkhan here, which if they're in any way slow is going to really help out. So let's drop the Kiora. We also have the option of drawing a card. Kind of depends on what they do here. If they do nothing, they're in a world of trouble. Yeah, they're in a world of trouble. They don't know it yet, but they're in a world of trouble. World o' trouble. +1 Sarkhan, smash in for 4. And then we, I guess, drop a Turret Ogre. Actually, we +1 Sarkhan, drop a Turret Ogre, take him to 14, bash in for 8, take him to 6 on turn 5. I like taking them to 6 on turn 5. Seems like a good plan. Seems like a good plan. And we draw a card. Holy moly. Remember, this format can be fun, but it's typically only fun for one person. Never both. Rarely both. Rarely both. Opponent going through their options. Their options are to play a Herald of the Dreadhorde. Cool. Our option is to +1 Sarkhan, drop a Turret Ogre. I want to keep up the red in case we draw Bolt Bend here. Drop the Turret Ogre, deal 2 to them, draw a card. We draw a Crawl Stinger, nifty. And we're going to bash on in for 8, taking them to 6. And then GG. I mean, I guess they could Spark Harvest, kill Sarkhan. They're still in trouble. But yeah, Spark Harvest is the thing that gets them back into this. I can't think. I mean, Elder Spell would, of course, do it, but that's a rare. No attacks. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That is an Iron Bully. Bully, bully, bully. So they have, let's say they have Obnixilus's Cruelty. They get to kill Sarkhan. Pretty okay with that, because they'll still take 4 and go to 2. So let's +1 Sarkhan. Let's attack in Obnixilus's Cruelty Sarkhan. Deathsprout Sarkhan. Okay, okay. That's fine. You still go to 2. And then we're going to drop a bully, which means they're going to need menace. We're also going to drop a crawl stinger, and we're going to be pretty good. Bully, counter on itself, and a crawl stinger. And now they have to drop a lot of creatures. So they need 1, 2... Yeah, they got to drop 3 creatures here. They could Spark Harvest, kill, have a creature. Yeah, they could Spark Leyline Prowler. Okay. That's 1 creature. You still need 2 more. Still need 2 more. I guess they could have an Obnix's Cruelty. They double block. Or sorry, no, they block Cruelty. Yeah, so they must have an Obnix's Cruelty. And of course, exactly what happens as always, we now flood. Let's smash on in, make them have it. Make them have it. And so even if they Cruelty the bully, we're still going to kill everything. Oh, opponent doesn't know Iron Bully has menace. Got him. Has menace. Menace. So, yeah, what I think they do is they have to go block, Cruelty. And so we get to kill everything. All of our everything dies as well. They have a 2/2 left. But I mean, we had to make them have it, right? Not attacking doesn't do anything because they could still just Cruelty end of their turn and still just build up time. So there are times that you just have to make them have it. Even when they probably do have it. It's got to be block, kill. Because you can't block, kill, you die. Block. You gotta block here. Gots to block here. And then Cruelty. You'll go up to 4. The board will be empty except for an Amass 2/2. And then we hope we don't flood. Band together. Okay. That also works. Same thing as Cruelty. Slightly different. They go to 6 instead of 4. And once again, unfortunately, they have more cards, and we do not. Sure would be awesome if our Mythic showed up at some point, eh? We still have not seen that card. Huatli's Raptor. Yeah, you got a 3/3. And so I guess you're going to hit Kiora. Actually, they can kill Kiora. Yeah, they can just kill Kiora. So we're in all of the trouble here. All of the trouble. Courage and Crisis, sure. Come on, speed it up. You've got the massive advantage at this point. Alright, so still just double... Well, come in for 4, Kiora, sure. Not sure why they didn't just kill Kiora instead, but whatever. Samet's not going to do it. But at least she can scry. Congrats, you have haste. Go to the bottom. So now they get to kill both Planeswalkers, and I think we're dead. We don't really get out of this. We don't get out of this. Dropping an Ilharg doesn't do it. Oh my god. What even is this deck? Abzan Proliferate removal? Interesting deck. It's an interesting idea. Playing black-green. Splashing for the few white cards that are very good. Wanderer's Strike. Maybe a Divine Arrow. Gives you access to Pledge of Unity as well. Interesting deck. And boy howdy, are we ever really good at drawing lands. 5, 10, 14. Sure. People have said I concede early, so let's let's get thoroughly smacked in the face for the 0% chance that we might win this game. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, 1-1. No final. Cool. Cool. No finals this time around. No finals. So we are going to go for the worst feeling bracket, I think, on MTGO. The 1-1. The match where it matters more than anything, because if you win, you get 2 packs, and if you lose, you get 0. Much prefer being in the finals, where if I lose, I still get 2 packs. Much prefer being in the 0-2, the match literally doesn't matter bracket. But yeah, this deck's super fun. Their deck was just better? I don't think it was better. I think it was more consistent and just had way more interaction. Interaction was always going to be kind of our downfall, I think. We really needed Jaya's Greeting. I don't think we ever... For all the green cards we saw, I don't think we ever saw a band together. Not that I remember. And then otherwise, green just doesn't have removal. Yeah, we needed a Jaya's Greeting. That's what we needed. We also needed to not draw a billion lands. Alright. We're going to play second, most likely here. And that is fine on the draw. Any land gives us a wolf and a bully. It's fine. And if we keep a 2-lander, we won't flood. Oh, I was pushing F1. That's why it wasn't working. Cool. Black. Not a land, but any land gives us a Kiora as well. I'm a fan of Kiora into Assault or Kiora into Turret. Yeah, sure is black-green, just like every single match. Actually, I don't remember. Was the first match black-green? Sure is black-green. Vampire Opportunist, though. Not good. Filler. I've played it when I needed a card. But you shouldn't actively try to play this card. Courage and Crisis just on it. Well, now it's a 4/3. So, F me, I guess, right? Card's great. Card's going to murder us. Especially if we don't hit a land here. And we can double block. But we're in trouble. We are in trouble. No attacks. Cool. They don't have Cruelty or Rakdos' Wild Ride. Found the land. So now what's the trick? I think the trick's Kiora. The trick is Kiora. Because as long as these live, we get to get counters on them. And then other stuff happens. No spell here. Okay, we got an opening. They might be... No, I don't think they're off a color. Not if they're playing Opportunist and Courage and Crisis. That's very much... They are black-green. You can deal 4 to Kiora. Like, she only needs to untap once-ish here. Missed land drop. Cool. We have found our opening. And our opening involves hitting them for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. You know what? I'm a fan of taking our opponent to 10. Taking our opponent to 10 sounds good. Crunch, Kiora, draw, land, cool. Let's take him to 10. Oops, you're at half your life total. You can't attack me now. All right. So our opponent can't attack us, which means Kiora probably lives this turn. Mana Geode's not going to do it. Man, if they are not black-green, and they're playing like Courage and Crisis and Vampire Opportunist, I'm very confused. Maybe their hand's full of their splash color? What could they have? They have a Watley's Raptor. So it's Abzan again. Okay. You got yourself a 5/4, but you're still not attacking me. You're still not attacking me because you probably just die. Don't get the Bloodlust, folks. Don't get the Bloodlust for Planeswalkers. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah, so we're going to Turret Ogre, take him to 8. Crunch, crunch. Attacking for 12, and they're dead. GG. GG. Don't get the Planeswalker Bloodlust. It will cost you games. All right, well, we had a shaky start there, but I don't know, maybe our opponent is green-white. Splash black. Very curious about what was in that hand. Let's go back in. Let's go back in. The deck is doing exactly what the deck needs to do. We are never going to cast Ilharg, unfortunately. He would have been fun. He would have been fun. Cool. 3 lands and 3 3-drops. 3/3/3. Opponent, mull to 3. It would just, you know, really up the symmetry here. Only went to 5. That's part of the way to 3. Swamp, sure. Dread milking me. Swamp and a go. Cool. Land. Okay, cool. We'll need the 4th land for the eventual 4-drops that we're probably going to draw, maybe. Oh, this is going to be quick. One more turn of that, and this is going to be real quick. So we're probably going to go Spellgorger Weird into Kiora here. Yeah, this is going to be real quick. Real quick. Sorry, opponent. Sorry. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, Kiora is still the right play here. Because then we draw a card next turn. We still deal 7 to them. Take them to 10. This is probably just game. Oh, we found a land. It's probably still just game, though. Okay. Liliana's Triumph, sure. Sure. But we have a hand of gas. So this is 3, 4, 5. That's 6 mana. So we could drop 2 3-drops. We could just drop Challenger Troll. Let's just drop Challenger Troll. Boop. Draw a card. Turret Ogre, Dees. Yeah, we're going to flood them in advantage here. 3rd land drop? No. There's the game. Unfortunate for the opponent. That's how Magic goes sometimes. You people have maybe been here for 5 years or 6 years of watching me. You know it can happen. Yeah, that deck was insane. That deck was super powerful. It was slightly lacking interaction. We drew a few too many lands in that second game, or second match. And that second match's deck was pretty good. It had... I like that idea. I'm not a huge fan of white, but if you just splash like Wanderer's Strike, maybe that's what white is supposed to be doing. Making Abzan actually a pretty good idea. Anyways, we 2-1. Again, like I said, I have thoughts and feelings about this format, and I don't exactly know what those thoughts and feelings are. The best way I can say it is that I don't hate this format, and it's bad. It's a weird thing to say, because sometimes I have fun with it. Unfortunately, my opponent usually is not having fun if I'm having fun, and I prefer formats where both people have fun. I'll talk more about this when I do the post-mortem, which probably won't be when Modern Horizons comes out, because that's very soon. In fact, Tuesday, I'm going to have a preview card for Modern Horizons, so make sure you check that out. We'll do it closer to Core Set 2020. But yeah, I prefer formats where there can be back and forth, where your opponent can get ahead and you can come back. And we saw that a little bit in match 2, where we got ahead with Sarkhan and whatnot, and our opponent came back with removal. But that's pretty rare. Typically, your opponent gets a Planeswalker, a second Planeswalker, and it's just done. There's no way to come back. Which I guess we saw on our side a few times. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know how War of the Spark is going for you. Let me know if you've softened on it. I know some people have softened on it, up to saying that it's a good format. Very interestingly, I see Lords of Limited saying this format's great. Lords of Limited, Ethan and Ben, they mostly exclusively play MTGO, where it is a better format. Arena is something else entirely. Arena can still be fun, but it's a different way of playing this format and all formats. Anyways, those are several videos that I could do beyond just the gameplay videos. Let me know if you want to see those, by the way, or what you actually want to see on this channel. I have some ideas percolating. In the comments down below, this intro is getting really long, and I haven't even started all the rigmarole. You guys know where you can find me: Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, etc. Inked Gaming. Use the promo code ManaLeek10. Let me know questions, comments, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you all next time.